Mamemo akwaba ene nwumre enfamra court Nkomo TV so megide se wapom eye boko nyame adom menso mehu eye na ene ye ba besua de medikan abo amanye se ne ye ne lawyer Francis Xavier Susu ene ba beji Nkomo ewa ha nti wadaroma mesrew pa nya abotre na twemi ebra ye ba ene ye ba be kan ye human rights ho asem empem bebre nkrofo titi nkrofo fa ahudi esu saa nanso ene onso ba ma me kra me constitution amambra 1992 constitution enwoma we ena menu mienu ye tro konkra ye kura e wo man Ghana mu ha the whole chapter 5 yeyi e de asi wo say fundamental human rights and freedoms a whole chapter of the 1992 constitution ena yeyi ediasi wo ebo me amabra kwampofo meme no mienu hu ban nanso den ne yehu eden na yete empem bebre na nkrofo ofre na nkrofo obi say this time na obi ayemise no obi ayemise no obi ayemise ena obi ayemise ene ni obi ayew a wonti ase ususu say we die etieti amefa ahudie so we die ase wagumanim ase dodo wakame ahye emia me akome hono me pa chaw ye ni human rights lawyer ba ko a oyo pabene wonim de na wono anya me adom krasan pagya na kwakowram e wo mrahye bedwa fiem e na ba bedi Nkomo lawyer Francis Xavier Susu na sense na ye kan human rights asem no memory some videos kran san na onra baba betnase na ye ne di Nkomo aha eye court Nkomo TV e frame ama brakon ampofo facha me se ne de maba ofie eye yawada enwumre anka ye fiada e na ye hia anka ye fiada ena me no tena se esua de nanso ene de maba ofie ya wada enti ma menchi aw say fellow Ghanaians, fellow YouTubers, fellow viewers, fellow listeners, me ba che wutie mi na hwe me e wo court Nkomo TV no sanso ena na wutie mi e wo tuning sa na wutie mi so e wo tuning mesra wadaroma ene fa wo questions ne bra fa wo questions no ebra o questions no fabra number no ene ye de beto one term said ye wo betimi afre na wabisa o question mesre oni die ma bo homoden ese wo bebisa question phone lines na ye de beto one term na watimi afre na ansakra no ma menkamfo we ma so nimsa amade aduane papa na me de be ma me pa cho we eye divine Tom Brown we eye divine Tom Brown aduane we ye de Tom Brown we kama o packaging no fefe kama fefe kama say ya ene ya no packaging ne kama ene busuan chef ayam ma obeka say hwe ayam mama mom ayam ma papa ayam ma bebebebe ebusuan chef fa ne kakra kapa ewo ho ena we nso ewo ho na we Uka Tom Brown we so dey esichire gum nti we brown sugar mpacho esichire fita na yenya di kakra on ni brown sugar kama pa divine brown sugar fefe kama packaging na me di ekume no packaging eye kama ena we eye Divilac ni ohia yensu se yensu onyu se yensu ohire edam me we me pon a eno a me nya du ana ma pe me cap bi ana se me bowl bi na se me hwie di agum na se eno no na me komenim mpacho akwala ketwa edi pani di adantem di enkwakra ne mrewa me pacho ye ma obi bia wom enya fe na akoto sugar akoto milo ana ni do di debedebe bibia wom bi tini ohia eyesu hwe ne so packaging kama so ba ma me hu 20 de bia me ya de a eye kama me ba cho bomodian na ye nko yanim enche na ye ne lawyer oye me MP eye lawyer. He's my role model as well ni ene ni bedi Nkomo but let us watch some videos bia yesusu say we are thinking say it's against the human rights of these individuals. Mayenfi ase enfi sukuu ni ane maame ne papa edi akwala na ko school se onko no nko sua de na make us ni senior atwe belt ebri mu no ente ye wunua be ma eye wadamfo eye wo mpena eye wo ba anka o de be court. Look at this video, just watch this video. Sister ya me mo akwa aba me hu se wona wadi kan aba sister ya me mo akwa aba. Just watch this video, this barbaric and this horrific video, and I watch no areho air time not to the highest level. Not to the highest level. It's a damn cry na kwala we obeye. A damn pa na kwala we ye ntia. Ye ni say. Me ba cho oba no wa like na wa share di amame. Oba no wa like na wa share di amame. Oba like na share. Misre wa. Oba no wa like na wa share di amame. Enche ye no honorable ebedi Nkomo. Enti the question is, e damn pa na ba mu we beye. Reliable information chese oye Form 1 ni. Form 1 you, a Form 1 student. And this is the treatment I had man. This is a Form 1 student. No. Sister ya me mo akwa ba me pacha oba ni die ma na wa share, wa like na wa share edi amame. Pacho ba na wa like na wa share edi amame. Mr. wa ni di mo ba na wa like na wa share edi amame. Pacho share na ye nyina ye mesua de enje ma honorable manko enje ma lawyer manko no aka sister amame case no Mr. Oba na wa like na wa share edi amame. Oba na wa like na wa share edi amame. Mo amompo adwuma Mr. wa fa phone pe ba bi fa share na share bra Bra. Tumika bra. Tumika bra. And they say yes, human rights and wasem. Ya mam ready shede ye obi ba be ma o. Look at the treatment ye de mobi. Me won say sister Felby say sister ma me ntimi nhwe osu. Yes, it is say osu sister. Ne ye obi ba be ma nie. Into obekona ne spine e ho abasem a obekona ne spine asey a na ye koka ne sen e ye fia beifo ana say ye den. E ye den me pa cho lawyer akaka kra bi na wadru ha na ansa na lawyer ebetena ase no misro tune in link no e na ye de ato won bacho tune in link no e na ye de ato won ti bacho betimi ajoin ni wo tune in ba bia wo na bia wontimi ba YouTuber bacho betimi ajoin ni wo tune in ba tune in utie na pese wo fra me bacho number e na ye de ye adwuma wo betimi afre no e ye 0241 793990 na mesi ene ye bo videos bi kakra kro ansana lawyer beba ye ne lawyer be fi Nkomo bonase ma me fa nko okrase enam aye wiya enam me ma me nim say yetiko say ye den enam aye wiya ebi ye se mrantie bi akoyi nam bi e wo nsuo amenne emrantie ye paredi o mo saa ye paredi mra enam yo enti ma me say okoto nam we wo nsuo mu a you go chill or you don't go chill. Is it chewable or it is not chewable? Enam no, is it chewable or it is not chewable? Na ye be come ya me nua be ma Van Brown or na ya kohwe na ye bisa se edien na ekoso a enam so nti ama enne ya parody mrantie bi wo krom ya parody mrantie twen nkokɔ ne nwan wo ho na wo de ma yenko na yenko hwe those videos ne mra sisi a hwe ma yentie sound ne kakra mra ma yentie sound ne kakra ne yenko van ho sisi amra ma ono anga ko nso na no mo obi da bunti ya bi gawe no mi kwa ni kakra wa tiao na ba chowa na bi nimu na ba jo mi nimu wa na mi nimu me turubu ami na ba ji musika obi aduasa ena me se mu fa ukuda ya meji mu fa afa na meje no ena me de ma himfiefo go to me to lo kwa no I don't know. And I'm sister ya say it is chewable pa catfish. Sister ya it is chewable baby I don't know. Ghana it is not chewable. Uko chewable a asem ato. Na my enko mi nua be ma Van Brown ho. Na ye ne Van enko enkonkoji Nkomo. Van akwaba.
Ya hinawa.
Van bibi aboko there.
Yanko pado oboko program kakra.
Van boy Nkomo ene yes you right. Eniema bi say eba ne sen. Enam na ya hwefefefe gu nsuo ma esa hyeke ne ho a. Eba ne sen na enam ne yesie ye de egu efu adaka esie.
Yo hello, Mitia, let's see for the access for a new way. Now, Sanya, what would you care about my name? Sabana, go to war at some for Surasis. A few months, na a hot Sophia at the home. Then I saw Munam, and I mean that Ghana, you will so what is Munam. And no, I have about action Australia. And then one means that it's in the book of right to so much. I will go you, Munam. I know they are some getting Abroma, Amucha, Amuhudi, Amuniamu, Anna, or Comfort, or Comfort is doing. And the memoir of a poor man, a book the opera, among many a man, you know, you found some dignity or my cow, a walk cow of honor, now be among cow on Anna or my call for our folks. I used to say, I was there, I'm a father. I say, yeah, I didn't, yeah, and none of our queen, I'm a Nkomo, and I'm not you, according to
Van. Van online no mo breaking my yen sign frɛ obiom na yen hwɛ sɛ de tie wadaro magina ba bi yie ma ye kakra na yen hwɛ sɛ de yen try see yen sa ebe sign aka van bio okay bacho fa video tum sema
Anya bofo ani oma kan yenya won na je kom tutura na kom ayeko ani so yenya ne sa ya ba sa ni se musio no mo di bleku ana maje san mo ogon chani mugu ase ne nkuma fere yanti ya mema sa da e bi ase cha panta mo ni tua sa ya pin pam asi anim na aso bia bekure mu mo da no madam e de mo akofa ba obadi to bu na so a na fa wunta nkara no ma nu ho papa abusia santi amudam nyina nu ye ho so be sa de ya fani ya mo ya dwe mo anti enei ya baha ene bofo ba ye kura ye odwan onkom ga fita kwani ya shinas ya kosia ya kokko ade ade ma wo ya me na mo nya achi na pa na de ba mu sio ba nya ndo plengu mo nya biam we kura no aya de bia ma yen se so asi ba bia ba su nya nsa wo se wonim na wo nya ne tutra de ma kwa sa ada sana magin sanu mo ai mo dwan etwa ye preso prefo na sambia sekedi a kire bia mo pan yire nguma he e ma ba ne mrantie okro ma omo nyu omo aha ba bia ba so na frɛ ye no omo no ma ma me dina kwa no ase no Zamon Nkomo na mo kamu nyina mo nyina ase na omo nyu bako mekure na ekro bia ona ayi tebonse First, my company, and one year, and penny about Frau Benya by a penny. Ya walk of penny or Aquala, Yansa for no penny one or Aquala, but now so many prayer. Now, Mamma Tanach, I'm with the Solomon Yansan with the man, or the book, nuclear judgment home. Upon a 2 months, I'm going to make anything. With the answer said, you're by a man, one year my na mo nkokra bibia na ngamre so asimai e maba ne ala wo mu nyina ye nyina yan kwaso kani ya wa hifie nyina yan kwaso o ma ne kwaso o chi mi kwaso ne wo ngo sika bofo ka ta che bofo ko dia no duba ko dia nsa do ntonsa aponko nsa bra ho nsa nsu nsa mi po mansa aro ya na good no acha de so dia no ho pia o nsa mo medi mo tu da medi good adia ya sa amanye we awie ye pe mumya ekwana se sika na wasasi ma yembu no bia hu se bi wo bia mpa sasa tunti ni gina ha muntie nkwaso awo ya nya nkwaso o so ma nkwaso awo
mo kasa
Officially, why? Officially,
Zanya bofo ani oma kan yenya won na je kom tutura na kom ayeko ani so yenya ni sa ya ba sa ni se musio no mo di bleku ana magin san mo ogon chani mugu ase ne nkuma fere yanti ya mema sa da e bi ase cha panta mo ni tua sa ya pin pam asi anim na aso bia bekure mu mo da no madam e de ma kofa ba oba di togu na so a ko na fa wunta nkara no ma nu om ho papa abusia santi am dam nyina nu ya ho so be sa de ya fa ni ya mo ya dwe mo fa anti enei ya ba ha ene bofo ba ye kura ni odwan on prom ga fita kwani ya shina enkosia ya kokọ ade ade ma wo ya me na mo nya achi achi na pa na de ba mu si ba nya ndro plengu amo nya biam we kura no aya de bia ma yen se so asi ba bia ba su nya nsa wo se wonim na wo nya ne o ga tutura de ma kwa sa ade na magin sa no mo amo dwan etwa ya preso prefo na sambia sekedi akire bia mo pa ni nyire ngoma he ema ba ni mrantie okrom omo nyu omo ahaba bia abaso na efre ye no omo no ma ma mi dina kwa no ase no
Samon Nkomo
na mo kamu nyina mo nyina ase na omo nyu bako mekure na ekro bia ona ayi chakwanse first mo akro ni ye ampani ni mo anye ye e mpani abafra obenya ba yapani ya wo opani akwala yansafo na opani bono ya akwala akwa betina so ma hekure ya na mama ta na chi na mo di Solomon yansa ne bi di amman o di abukure ne kure nta tunfon akwa ne twuma fa fura ya na chi bo ha abo
Como me não pega, como me não sou, como me não pega. Como vai com fone? Ana wani ayani dai.
And my sister, I cannot see this nonsense going on in. Asemo. Una who is a nonsense over Mike. Serious. Nyami adum. On say me call break akra. Na lawyer bedu. Internet say she and the neighbor nyami adum. Lawyer Francis Xavier Susu Ababedu. Amakacho say he's my biggest role model. Me, I have so many role models. So, Papa, where you want? I wish everybody was in this house to see me today. I'm so happy. Me here in the critical. Whoa, council. My council and my MP, please kindly have your seat. Thank you and welcome. Pacho Lawyer Francis Xavier Susu Nase. And then you will be seen. Me pacho more na more questions. Me pacho number ni na da hono. Mesrew mo brochure na more questions na wi an mo kan ye. Mesrew a obetimi afre WhatsApp call. Ye beje atum. Ye pick you na ye ne wadi nkomo ne fe. Eno nsa ama me de me constitution aba because aha yesua ade. Enti ene ye be san sua ade bio ama wo hu sede. Aha etie fe. Court nkomo enie. enche maka cho say ne ye ne tawtawtaw ne yetimi asua ade na questions ni nyina no wetimi abisa na wetimi abisa one of the best human rights lawyers papa we the that ya ha me kai bia no assign me for contempt intiminka enche ye betwa ye hu sisi a na yakọ ene lawyer kwa kodi nkomo but e brand kontima ye mfa ehihye so ntem council ma we mu akwa aba
pacho ye nua
bad but okay thank you I think say it's okay
yeah mechia ahwefo nyina enyumre ana say ewia depending on baby awo
ye that's ya jesu ye nika ye de ese ene wa besra ye ofia ye that's bebere
in fact na me name say na mo wo studio papa hey cotton Nkomo ya de pa o
na me adro
we de nyankopon hira mo
amen
ye bon pa ye say onyankopon be pagya adwuma no esan say ama say minim anamo amini wa to many years
and na me nka o na akofa aba o
many years ana we reporter ewo court na mekai a number of me human rights cases are me here or Ghana hano emu dodo na no na woka ho na you know as a media coalition and amudi cases here chi push sama reforms etimi ba mekai from remand Francis Jaremo time general legal council mo issue chasen mu eba ye ehun nsem bebre yesi posi bi akoto obi mo na yesi obi akoyese Dr. Liga Basi
na ela metepe
na mo de achi my yamisha na me bon pa yese ne awato ho ache wo man no na wodi abo wodi ho abo afode ama wo man no onyankopon behwe so na waton super gu se education ti mo amohwe nyina no mo mbo modin na mo mboa mo amowa adbe papa bi na mo de aba court Nkomo ya de ahia pa se ne be ya mam na mo de musika so de abo edwuma na medwuma na akoyi
ye da se bibiri ye da se se de ofi asensa na medidi e kire kakran na mesua de ne kakran sa e na ba be
se de what any lawyer cry kupe
ya lawyer my pocket lawyer council ye da se bibiri ene de yesua empem bibiri anka every Friday ene ye show we 7:30 to 8:30 but every case is eba say ya bu obi ya assault obi ya ye we say cases are most of the time eba say ya yes ye dey court infinsia mienu minim say lawyer for ye kan nipa fa ahudi a edama koma so anopa mo de madakwa na ye bo petirinyane mu a mo be kan ho asema ye be ka say human right ohwe ya mamra 1992 constitution me sheda fa by wo bentia the whole chapter 5 the whole of chapter 5 ye shede years was say me Ghana ni wo Ghana ni ye mfanka ye mfa ahudi ye ho asem enti ye say human rights and freedom obi be bisa say me ye den na me wo right me say Ghana ni ametia me wo right ana
yo ne di kan ye kan human rights na ye ka e di akosi say akwanya na say me find say entitlement obia ewo just because of the fact say wo ye nipa daseni say wakoye nipa na die wo right na ye ka sa right na ye ka wasam nifa pim the fact of non-discrimination against one another and
say ye mu anase
sa pepe anase if I saying respect for dignity of human beings. If I can't human rights in no nifa pem no say say who treat me say it's you like
obi si obi and obi si obi
no say won treat me to say dia wo no wo sen me
okay
ye nyina ye nipa utwa me a moja na beba utwa me twa won so moja na beba we are white to say we are koko we are tuntum we are obi a we ti ana say we obi a we tintin se nia we tie bia no ye twa wa moja na beba enti senti na ye say equality of right for obi biara enti we behwe no ye 1992 constitution na wo bon asem o kan asem sia chapter 5 na wo article 12 or say like all Ghanaians shall be entitled to their fundamental human rights.
Right. Okay.
So why Ghana ni anase wo te Ghana mu ha no. Sa first akwanya no wo ho de ma say you are entitled to your right. And sa right now you are entitled to no. The various institutions, say a parliament, say a executive, say a court, agencies of executive, they are all entitled to respect that right.
Okay.
Now you enjoy that right regardless of the fact say we aibeni anase we akeni anase we frafreni anase, it doesn't matter. Saa so no found say we Muslimi ni anase we Christian anase we traditionalist anase we Hindu and we Buddhist. Say nia we tie bia no emra no ma ho kwan say see yetimi dis respect ye di obuo ni edema because of fundamental rights.
It's right ya ye kan ho asem me fa ahodie ehun hia e say me nya fa ahodie say Ghana ni
ehun hia say onya fa ahodie na ne enti ehun hia say onya fa ahodie ni say timamuni bia no ade ba ko a ti say yentimi mfen di agro e wo bia ho na ye wo fa ahodie awo no.
Okay.
Because social body of rights no enu ni den, for example, right to life.
Say me nyankwa
Ubenyankwa so betina nkwem eya wo fa ahodie nti you are entitled to it. Nobody must take your life. Right to freedom of movement.
Okay.
Say o person like
we call her
ochina we call her and I say we to kwa free Ghana kwaba, you have that right. And I say right to freedom of association.
e ko bia
person wo dom no akodom say ko no obi person wo call Roma, obi person wo call Pentecost, obi person wo call eko bia obi e vanda, me say me e vanda, old vanda association ni amudi ye si yanyi ntum monja ye ni enye free monja ye ni enye free na ye nyina yo obi a right oba Legon opa bet me call Legon ho pa ko vota ho ye ni e pe ni e call Vanda City de na mo ha ye say ho ni e se e be wo well, it is any bia no. Obia is entitled to those fundamental rights.
Okay.
So we are Ghanaian kwan dear. You have a right to own property. Individually say ownership of property as an individual. And I say you are owning it in association with other people. Okay. Say only we hearing na only property na say only baby na only property no. So all these are body of rights are available. Ghana ni biara is entitled to those rights.
Then, Mami Mr. This question in council say, then where does my human rights end when it comes to our Criminal Offences Act?
Okay. Say what kind Article 12 na me bon hono 12:1 na me kan wa say what kind 12:2 ah. Okay. Or see the enjoyment of our rights are limited by the enjoyment of the right of other people. What I say? It is our right in ye wono. Ni limit no the right of other people. For example, almost say one right to say freedom of movement. But some movements it does not include go unlawfully entering somebody's property or my who can say that's a property no.
Obi asini dan si wo. So what right to say ultimate ballroom.
Oh, then say what right say movement. It is as a move to the whole movie baby. The first all right say ube moving. No, say you can just wake up and be going anywhere. For example, you have a right to travel outside the country. Yeah. So who need visa? Now who call America? Who need visa? Want to go America? Okay. Who call UK? Who need visa? Want to go? And want to make us say, maybe your right say me to go into no. Mama me who can I mean to go even though you don't have the visa. So. Okay. There are necessary limitations and restrictions to your rights. No? Okay. Now, a ban of criminal justice, for example, in America, say obi property and a Japadi be your honor. Now, one man who can say Bora sa area. No? Now, Bora sa area, no? It can amount to unlawful entry. Okay. It's a criminal offense. Okay. Who are right to say freedom of association. But se woko echo joining association of robbers, armed robbers. na ekoba ne say wo mko wia ade ne de wo kan say you are co-conspirator. The law will treat you as as a conspirator and as an abettor of the offense, no. Okay. You must know say who right now no. There are circumstances under which our rights can be curtailed. Wow. Until you commit crime, you have a right to own property, but you don't have a right to go and unlawfully steal somebody else's property. Until you buy three more na who confide to now the could do be na the property and then Japan on who that will be criminal. Until under those circumstances, no, the constitution and Kasan Emma who can say. All right now, one you better limit our right now by way of arresting you, arraigning you before the court, prosecuting you until if you are found guilty, you will then be jailed. Now, the woman say, one component of human rights, you know, friend, procedural justice.
Procedural justice.
Near procedural justice, and near catch a patch say a banner say. Wotum rampua ekwan ahodro a esese ye de wo fa so kran sa ne ye kan wasem no kran no eno so ye human right wonsem enti no e wo mo se bia obehu se obi akwakọ wi ade ena obi abo obi a ebo ne so se o ewi kronfo even though se ni pana ko wi ade a obi a enu tia se wakọ wi ade no wo ne ho to me se wo de won sa bakọ ka no anasa wo ko chine na akwa akọbo no de bi esa se emra no ahyehye se obi di saa bone no a momfa ne fa saa kwa we so monka che police for ma police for nchi no ne ye fa ne ko police station ne ye fa ne ko gina court ne ye fa ko edumbo no na ne entie na no munsem na se wan fa saa kwa ne so a then you are, even though the person no or you suspect no, you have violated the right of that suspect.
Council, remember what was also my a school for the video need to my idea. Just as a case study, we a video are popping up on the social media and go for can them. A school for me and Sunday home video. Now, in remote chess about a form when Council, this is the video. Okay. And there is a sound in the video. Near one, it is alleged or your form 1 student are in our school. And I'm seniors too. And you could see that it's either there's a 4th person or a 5th person who take a video. Can we say these are students? They are students of a school, school uniform. Can they be prosecuted? And is it say a branch not on the human right?
Absolutely. Near the kind of near 1 more year no near friend inhuman and dehumanizing treatment. Under Article 15 of the Constitution. Okay. So, okay, Article 15, what the young kind of or more motion? 15 of the Constitution. Now, you show one more motion. Article 15. Okay, I see.
The dignity of all persons
shall be inviolable. Number 1. Then number 2, see.
No person
shall.
Whether or not
he is arrested, restricted
or
detained
be subjected
to
A. Torture or other cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment. B. Any other condition that detracts or is likely to detract from his dignity and worth as a human being.
Exactly. Into the song. Enti sanepano se watch no won't you know what suspecting no unsuspecting no the way you treat the person no very critical because that is fundamental human right to be kaya sa case ya we say you know I mean we are students colleague students you don't have the power to subject anybody to a kind of punishment like this it's clearly no the human rights no more violating no so if you're saying you see what sales more Shadrach allo yes isi akwa make say
very much
na wo hwe video e ko pie mu honom na e kire se nia na posifo edi handcuffs edi asen akwa no after amudi handcuff na asen no na ye bo no ebi di taser tase no ne niama until the time a nipa ewu ye ansa na posifo no handcuffs clearly, no, that is a violation.
Okay.
Clearly, that's a violation of human dignity. Clearly, that's violation of Article 15 of the 1992 Constitution.
Okay.
And see, a ban a human right, it is not only the substantive human right, but there is also procedural human rights.
Lawyer Francis Xavier Susu, Madina Mrashebedjani, Papa, we, ya boy, you might tell you, or no one can cry a chain of court. That is the minimum is that good.
Oh, I told you.
There is somewhere there, the airport, and then the air can was a human rights in Ghana's criminal justice system. Council and then and go for kind, Michelle, want to see a baby phone lines name them. Now, all my work questions, and then one-on-one, Nkomo, but comments are cry abba. Michael Nuwasi of Shaying if UK, if I'm right. Or said, does every Ghanaian child have the right to good education, good drinking water, and free movement? If yes, then then why is the government not providing it, and what can be done?
Well, I mean, the mere fact of existence of a right does not mean say you can enjoy that right.
Oh, that's a right here. Cookie,
exactly. We say, I said, yeah, obi sikeni a wonim so sikeni. Near the kind, one nipa na ye deny was our right, In the first place, I said who said was our right, Ghana for do send him some was our right, all those rights are available to Ghanaians. Yeah. Every child has a right to education. Yeah. Every child has a right to food. Every child has a right to protection in your parents are we, and how many of them know about this right? How many of them understand this right? How many of them are willing to fight for those rights? But Oti Sanya Mayasia easy. For example, me, I've been a human rights practitioner for more than 10 years, and now 13th year. Why is it that me constitute me lead you on to demonstration? Because I know, say, you see, those social amenities, is their right. And they have a right to demonstrate under the laws of Ghana to demand for those amenities. I am able to do that because I understand the law and I know that I can do that. I won't send me there, but you see, one of the things I say Ghana 40 years, you say, it is not possible say you will be fighting for your rights. Yeah. The institutions now will demand your rights now from they will not come after you. They'll come and fight you. Definitely. Now say Minya Bema, Honorable Kujeto Shasiana, Reverend Kusi Shusiana, Bebre Elujefi Shusiana, and then I'm wondering now who say now he's the one being attacked here and there. That is how the society is. Maybe I remember them many times I have taken on Ghana Police Service, military service, General Legal Council, then judges, and then whatever. But they will always come after you. But you must understand that fighting for rights, rights do not come easily. People here, they be a Ghana hano, so Bekaya. Any man here to say, Yenara assassini, aboard in the Maye. Mojana nanum shegwinya de two or my. So in other words, no, moja, fighting for Saya Sasiana can you don't have Ghana. So answer that you get your right, you may have to fight for it.
Answer now being your right, no farm would just a open to qua emano. Now who more right in book. All right, there be yes, all right, Ghana, I know my right. Yet taxi driver, near trotro driver. I dare na police in the wa. O so go be supposed to say, Papa was the other watching.
Until your quest be another map posting.
Driver empty as Madam Jai, man farm mana. Man farm mana. On him the right, then of come. Me but your phone lines near activate 0241 7939990 bit me afre. Check your Shadrach or say video na a boy in the common pa was secondary school mu. Council a day a bit me aye a DSC.
I'm saying yes, it's a CTMD petition, a comma Ghana Education Service. Okay. Na your petition was say, and who be here say, be lifting up more monitoring of those schools. Okay. Because abuses must not be countenanced in our schools. Okay. we may have to get Ghana Education Service. And nkolanso a violate your mosano or my no, they should be able to take the institutions on. Because there's something we call occupiers liability. Abafane be school honoma or ye school no ased ye say obebo abofane ho ban. It is one born ho ban na obi komolesi oba sanwa that you should be able to demand for accountability from the school and as a Ghana Education Service.
Okay. Bijini se nyame adom yenya first caller e wa homa ne so ma yentie no emra. Good evening. Bacho ye frost and Alfred Finifa.
Okay, your friend me Phoebe Norman, Phoebe German.
Ofrefi Germany. Ye mo akwaba. Me bacho lawyer Francis Sosuwa ha. Ma yentie o question no.
Okay, me wo problem kakra. Me wo nkwala wo UK. Na they were abused by their stepmother and foster care efa. So for some time now you court up and down. So later me wa hire na meti say Papa ne de me baba akwa Ghana because she don't want to stay with the father. She wants to come to Germany. So out of anger no and odi akwala no call Ghana. And odi akwala no call Ghana so I was thinking it's okay fine. Or person or calling mama this is a passport, this is everything. Other ubeye say bia I'll put you in school, I'll pay this and that. Nothing like that. Oja akwala no oho. And or call back to UK. And for 1 year now, the child has been in boarding school. No contact. No contact. Nothing. Oh friend, I now I block you. Oh friend, I now I block you. And my child is in Ghana. I'm in UK. I'm in Germany or school. No parental guidance. And I want to know how I can get justice for my child. If that's all in the passport and I'll be the man on Namako or contributing in taking care of her in Ghana. Whatever. How I can get help on this issue.
Sister Febi yedase my emfa onsi a lawyer te me gidi se wate ni nyina obe yiwa no ebre epemu wonso betimi afre number ni 0241793990 mo amwa brochen ofre WhatsApp call ye be pick na ye no edi ehu enkomo cancel bacho me gidi se what's the question no
But in the question pa na near mechanic say there are a number of things that she may want to consider. Near the kind of any say or may consider either instructing a lawyer here in Ghana as a lawyer to follow the case, because in this case no important say you better trace about family and baby our school our war and all that. They are to me, even if it's possible, you can make an application to the courts in Ghana. It depends on how old Abofrano or yeah. So Abofra when the 18 and we can apply to the court for custody. So that custody can be granted here. That way, lawfully, bit me up Abofra now for Germany. But either way, she would need to go beyond the call to instruct a lawyer to follow up the case for her.
Cancel the other say. But my next question answer na me kind before me who say before okay or the aba lady no friends they say akwala no 14 years.
Okay. So so it means that she's still a minor.
Okay.
What she needs to do is to get a lawyer here in Ghana that will follow up the case for her.
Okay. Cancel the name me were right. What right ni so bi. The nim na no ano no. Na obi a yakshe no de handcuff egu ne nsa. All right.
Of course. Say yakasa obi edi boni bi na ye che no. Na with the handcuffs go ne nsa. The only thing you have limited is the right of freedom of movement.
Okay.
Because at that material time, the law believes that free, he becomes danger to himself and to other people. And until now, you restrict you. But the fact that we restrict you, does not mean that he doesn't have any rights. That's why you can Article 15, you know. Whether you have restricted the person or you have not restricted the person, whether it's in confinement and that's on your confinement, you know, you are supposed to respect the person, respect the dignity of that person, not only the dignity. So that person also, he has a right to life because once the person is in your custody, you are supposed to protect that life. And that's why Anamika say, for example, Samuel's most issues here, you know. Once the person has passed away, it means that you have violated that right to life, you know, of the person. Because the mere fact that who suspects any committed crime does not mean say the person must be killed or must die. Sentina, I thought they be crying a banner say there is a mob action, and I say there is an attempt to lynch Obina post ni kopiemu or honomana. A post then I said yes, we protecting Nipano. No, the Nipana cause safety. It's a hospital, because the nearest police station not Nako, but. The mere fact is that Obiedi Bonibino does not mean say the person does not have a right.
Council me that say now you find this scenario making me feel because me who say a question sister yakwa ediaba or say that's attacking someone to defend my property infringes on the person's human right.
No, it doesn't. The reason and it's under your law no say Obi ever interfere with your property. That is an unlawful. First of all, it's a trespass in thought. Okay. Then at the same time, you know, under the laws, no, that will be an interference with your ownership of the property. Okay. You have a right to defend your property, and you can use minimum force, anything to defend your property.
Now, who defend it with minimum force?
Well, you see, so that's the issue. And American says the enjoyment of your right is subject to the right of other people. Yeah. The fact that we will be defending your property does not mean say you have to go and because then you have killed the person. Okay. The person has a right to life. Yeah. You have a right to protect your property, but the person also has his right to life. So that's a conflict, you know, because the enjoyment of who rights, you know, is subject to the enjoyment of the rights of another person. And to say and tokwana moku ena ofo say nipano he is unlawfully entering your property. If I were you, instead of attacking the person, I'd rather report to the nearest police station and let the police come and deal with the person. Instead of trying to take the law into your own hands, only for you to go the extra mile and get somebody killed. Wow. Yes.
But counsel, with this same scenario, finally say, me no be no tie. Say I have a property. No be a boy room. Either super knife, and super cutlass, and super tool. Me so me nkura me kura tie catapult na me to na ni say so onipa ni so atutu onu e bi abo me nine. What happens?
Well, under the law no, the only time who can say you use like the full force that you also have no, is when it is in self-defense. Okay. So you have a right to self-defense. Into us is here now we be PM one or two and as okra sikan. Now we so classic be or honomwa. So bet me to seek any first day kuna, you rather kill the person. Okay. That would be self-defense. Okay. Because the person who came had the intention to kill you. Okay. And no, under those circumstances, self-defense is a complete defense.
Self-defense is a complete defense. Maybe actually, I never say we because when Tiebia. Lawyer quite framing me sorry because said you for friend me be sami and this time I'm case when next time I'm case when me ba cho me maka be say me go makola hello be crabbing here papa we dey on no fi ati ache 30 years ni still strong still young still handsome obadwuma sa and no class me share court
sa pepe
and I be share no ofi parliament an orobi no ba na say papa we obadwuma cancel Nkomo inshallah say ebeye den na me hu say sa force ya post ni chi media excessive force me den na me because in pin bebre post for wa kokudro bi a ye de bechi obi e de na tie mimu form eye post for nko a this community police for e bi ye MTT before ye bre you to your community police enti na me kan ya opeja ni ti bere me opo nko fi enti na opeja ni ti bere obi kra ni obi te ne tenant se bibi asi akukudro bi ode be mo obi no kase me na me hu se we die excessive force na ba ne san hefa ɛna metimi akɔ kasa
excessive force no ɛyɛ near friend a reasonable man's expectation, and I said the reasonable man's judgment of sa force no. Yɛmfa ne sɛ obi ɛde ɛboba te sɛ me festi ɛto ball na wo no in retaliation no wokɔ tam ɛboba te sɛ akonya me timu yi na wo to ball nipa na clearly no to say that would be unreasonable and excessive. Akoye say nia abrofo say trying to kill an ant with a sledgehammer. Akoye say like hammer kese na wo si na odi ba be kun ebia interfere na sentatia. What you say? And that is it's just a reasonable man's test of what amount to excessive. Anyone does not amount to excessive. But saying a tibia no, I mean everybody must know say police. Well, police is not supposed to be using force. That is why police, you're from police force. Your armed forces, but police is a service. Police provide this service at the man woman. Now, some service a near friend I mean protection of life and properties. That is the service they must provide. It's just unfortunate say in our history, and as our immediate past history, the police have already acted themselves as a force and using brutish force, Nyoma and police brutality cases be brave. I mean, stray bullet cases, live bullet, live ammunition, be brave. Mene can say, I don't think that the police service really has any integrity as it's supposed to have, because it's supposed to be a service and not a force.
Council, you're asking questions, never, but you want to tell not a brain in Obre, a hopper. Michael knew was your sick. Does a lifeless body have rights? If yes, then can our late brother Christian Achu's family sue all those media people who circulated photos of a supposedly lifeless body of him? Bra Michael, question we dear. My guys, so many. Obia, what would you say? Right?
Well, Nipa no Ukraine are right.
Hey, Obia, who are right?
Who are right? Because some because who are right. Say Obia, there are, first of all, there are natural entitlements to people. Sabio said Nipa wua. Yeni ya kasa nipa wua nasa. Nipa wua. And in terms of entitlement in your man.
Okay.
Because say we are owner of a property at the time of your death. Though you are dead, you are entitled to that property.
Okay.
Say we see KB akweshe baby. Now the first we will interest say you are no more entitled to those monies. You are still entitled to them.
Okay.
The difference and say nipa ni wa ye wo mo anam sini and now say nipa bi a o mesi o manam as either say customary successor and now say o ma ye frɛ we are saying next of kins and now say those who are beneficiaries of say nipa no the estate.
Okay.
Until be biara or a beneficiary of say nipa no can have a right to demand for enforcement of those rights. And nothing and say cran ebi mu kra no answer no be wo kra no omo will kra no omo to prescribe say ye sie wo how ye be ye omo yiye ni nyoma nyina, and people respect them. So yes, you are dead, but there are protections offered you under the law even when you are dead and gone.
Council, then let me ask this question. Pacho say bullion van driver the video no why am so. Me jidi say me no me rin ya Ghana han yet just about a year or two. Adedempo bullion van driver beer now mo de car call etuo kasa drive police na not car ni etuo kan another woman. Can say beer na mo rush be film and say lawyers mu nim de ekoso. But this is the situation of the driver Nina no driving Montra car no. This is the situation as say ya current situation
Okay.
Ne like meka say na no pe enotimi kasa. Nipa too we are out of it, but onu awangu no, this is the situation. Oyare da akwalebu ya ne ko to akwalebu no. Campaign e montra ne so mo tua compensation amano. Nti omne ne jaya adwuma. Asa they are no more taking care of him again. What's the one? This is the situation. Does this gentleman still have a right?
Absolutely.
And to fight?
He has a right. In America, having the right is one, and fighting for it is another. You ain't been over the years. You are fighting as you are break a cry. Like say, oh, we are children upon Quabia. Man, I'm caught. Oh, me call fight man, but I want in the ancient.
What about cancer? Oh, my, actually, only in a child. Because
you see, the issue is that people like this are supposed to be protected, and there might be some special protection for persons like this. In the first place, I mean, so only will be here, Jumana. You have this accident that has permanently paralyzed you.
Yeah.
Now we see winning in here, maybe the compensation send on which you are not still maybe you're not only baby that only baby Ghana and Nankasana, we don't have respect for human life.
About pampers.
Yeah, new body man nipa that's in it. The life now we don't have respect for it. And then for example, in the parliament and say I make a death penalty. You see what I realize we don't have respect for life. You see, we don't our sense of human life no too low.
Okay.
And she said obi timi say nipa da baby she say yetimi ko nipa she said we need the value the sanctity of life no we don't respect it. We don't value life.
But counsel, with this same issue I will raise say we don't value life. Let's take Abisim, Abrante Richard Appiah. There are video evidence. The case is before the court. Say we kum nkrofo etwitwa wo na mahye fridge. When Kayeka say after finding him guilty, yakase yenkoku ni bia. Kansa sanka we bone enyim. JB Dankwa Edu, a colleague, a certain member of parliament, obi aboerua ne dem, wada, yakowo no knife, wewu. If you find this gentleman guilty, yebeka se yema ne nkwa na kaswa heya Coca-Cola ha nkwala nketua mienu 15 years 17 years ye kogisi kedro akokum obi ba 10 years e de na kodi. If these kids are found guilty na ye ka say emra na kire say ye nkoko o maganza sanko bi so be make argument say ka we dey sanke no wana no.
You see, the point is that you cannot condemn killing,
okay,
and still use killing as a form of punishment. Because we understand, and it said then it means that once any killing is a killing anyway.
Yeah.
Because you can't say then is tooth for tooth, an eye for an eye. Say Sadi any nipa na wokuno no. Say nipa ni mum ne say na ka wokuno.
Okay.
And say nipa ni family say wokuno.
Okay.
Because nipa na wo be kun say nipa ya supposed killer no. This killer has not done anything to that nipa na wokuno no.
Okay.
So you cannot say that killing is wrong and yet say that as for the state killing it can be right. Number two, there are many times you can have all the evidence pointing at one direction, but you can still get it wrong. Because we are a human institution. Court you know. Say Ghana you're sophisticated with your investigation. Sabi nipa we say na yentimi nya even fingerprint we can't even find fingerprint. There is no forensic evidence enti about 99% times a lot of things we do you can get it wrong. Recently I was Ohio. Papa bi ani asi wo na wo ko ni wife. Emma on top of sa sophisticated system almost convicted, almost sentencing to life imprisonment after 45 years.
Yeah.
Uncle prisoner we did 40. Emra Mika say we did 85. He was found not guilty.
Seriously?
With new evidence. You see, because of judicial uncertainty,
okay,
the fact that we can make mistake, and in any event, you know, simply killing is not punishment enough. It's just a momentary pain, and what is the punishment? And until Ubisa say, what is the essence of punishment? Dear Tina, I say a tree will be a son. So the name now can you know if you put a person in life imprisonment, even if it takes 100 years, if there's a new evidence that shows that you know, you are better off. In other words, it's better to err on the side of caution than to throw caution away, convict people, kill them, and then later find that nothing they didn't do what they did. And in any event, Ghana for the last 30 years. It's a one then why do you still keep it on your laws?
But counsel, then would death sentence meaning say a bill na you say then a
bill to remove the death penalty and replace it with life imprisonment.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So the proposal and they say, baby, I want death sentence be an for life imprisonment in Shaw.
And your car won't be.
That is it. Because when him never be say, under your law, no, even cocoa smuggling goes with death penalty.
Oh, sir.
Yes. Who smuggle cocoa a death penalty? Yes. You have big treasonable act. Treasonable act. You got treasonable act and yet treason and but treasonable act in the military, you know. This is and yet treason, you haven't committed a treason.
Okay. But
a treasonable act which is not even tried by jury, you know, it carries the penalty.
Whoa.
Yeah. Your name be many people do not know.
Not at all.
Intina, yeah, no, any chance. We've been in activism before.
Yeah.
We've been on human rights, litigation, advocacy, and then you adum they say, "Oh, my shebe jefie." So nyama yesiano, you didn't never my shebe jefie near the abua. I'm a Ghana, yetimi. I improve your human rights record.
Council, and then Beret said them for boy and some Michael Newell, he said it all. Ghana as a country does not have respect for human rights and human life. And in other words, the existence of human rights in Ghana is zero. But I guess that only applies to the poor.
I agree.
Hey, Council.
Oh no.
You agree that human rights?
No, I agree. I think that the poor has no right. That's how it is in Ghana.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Very unfortunate. Sebi you. Nkola omo na nkwa ho nyina no. And is it not poverty?
Yeah.
Omo aye chichi omo for Lloyd training nyama we nya, is it not poverty?
It is.
Sa community police here omo jide poverty, is it not poverty? Taxi drivers, is it not poverty? One police near wajina sebi obi a onra wodi mu a onna ni be bi say or genius case happen. So it's the poor that are further impoverished. So it's the poor that has no right. So a poor person, or no sooner when your case are or niska or the lawyer. Obi na now the house is here no. Until who is he going to call? Or niska or the lawyer. What's that?
Me and my lawyer, me and my family here, me and my wife, me and my baby.
Well, so it's a very unfortunate situation.
It is a very unfortunate situation. The prison is choked with poor men and women. And what can Emmanuel Road or say I focus interesting revelations and I had the power. Me just say Brenico cancel me how, but maybe say I hope say standing be Madina constituency.
Oh yes, Nyami Adoma Mesa standing because me just said you might be bro my SSC the boy or my Ghana and me person so Madina house so no. There are a lot of things I go so say coming back will be very, very helpful to the community and to the people of Ghana.
A foot ben at the Ghana for with our human rights and our criminal justice. Yeah, more ya bra saying then let us see you yet me to yana money.
And your mechanic say human rights in the Ghana yediano and a human right. Nyamiadum. Your constitution, we have all the laws there protecting people. but it is not enough to be saying I have a right. And I say, it's not enough say Mrano are contained in the Constitution. You must be interested in knowing those rights. Do you know your right? Right now, we can say, do you know that right? Now, secondly, having known those rights, say you will demand those rights. Where those rights are not, fulfilled, you must fight for those rights. So, it's not enough to say that I have a right. You must really demand that right and fight for that right. That is the only way you can enjoy your fundamental human right.
Council will be the question be about how many producers necessary. Michael knew what he said. My advice to the youth: if you get the chance to travel out of the country, don't waste time.
Endorsed.
Discharge immediately. Discharge of that kind of minimum the okay. But Council, would you advise the youth to travel out of the country?
It's not about advising the youth to travel. It's about advising the youth to pursue their dreams.
Okay.
If you believe that you can actualize that dream beyond the shores of Ghana, feel free. Because life is about knowing who you are, knowing your dream and pursuing your dream. Don't let anybody limit your dream. Don't let the circumstances in Ghana limit your dream. Don't let your family circumstances limit your dream. Whatever it takes, make sure you pursue your dream and achieve it, whether it will be in Ghana or outside Ghana.
My mom is now me are but because I'm so happy. I am so happy. And then me did say mom who said lawyer Babesrai. Me did say we any one day wonder. Definitely I know you will come because this is your house.
My baby.
This is your
I'll be coming.
Oh, thank you. We will be so glad because me when say a brass say yen suamrano na yen tiase so that at least. And now I'm a who say I have right and I need to know my right and demand for my right. He said me kwa koto aba. As I say me who say near ye jina catch them no. Are we going to do it? And if they don't even do it, what can I do? What can I say? And me kasa no kra. Me nko kasa me incite me for content. And then that's a pa. So I have a me just say on my best share with YouTube, on my team with tuning in and it will be a senior they cancel. It has in Yamisha. And it's all your software, oh, your lawyer, sign your MP. Obre doors, now so I'm a hot dog. Many courts in command for any ATF when you know who don't and then about and that's the view and shower.
Amen.
And any lawyer Francis Xavier to soon our bidding come on me or your mirror model back up. You see more check. And then Yamia Pagan is only kind of sorrow. Aha, me go send an am from was I ain't check. Mum say, Mr. Mafro as she will be and then Yamia dum, and then I will be doing come. You just say, what's your idea be brave? You just say, what's your idea be brave? Or China Yamia doma and a cotton come over our council. So, ne Yamia do ya loyalty and not yet dear back. Yamia doma Monday, me Jumeni, ever our council. Your friend me ama, bra pump of man can count messages, me bacho, fat chemi. Obi said, cancel. Social media handles, but me say cancel social media handles.
Oh, me your social media handles.
Me patch any about my.
Me your Francis Xavier Sosu, and I'm your lawyer Francis Xavier Sosu.
Me patch sense to my bill.
Francis Xavier Sosu. Facebook.
Okay.
And I'm your lawyer Francis Xavier Sosu. And no, you me Facebook page.
Okay.
And of course, me wo YouTube, no, okay, of course, me or YouTube. Yeah, but me
where guy you?
Me saw LinkedIn, me or IG.
Okay.
Me or TikTok, me or Nina until they are search out Google Francis Xavier Sosu.
Francis Xavier Sosu.
And a lawyer Google no.
Lawyer Francis Xavier Sosu. I do call. Cancel number them just a higher crown. One way I want that. One way I want that. It's in Bacho, they want a lawyer number. Oh, Fremia. Me want some coin or catch a lawyer. Na me ni na di ho nkomo na afa me de me okasa me fa ma na me de amount nti abusia fo ma me da ma sisa ya kwa fo me da mo nyina ase ɛnɛ mo ba ɛma yɛ fɛ nyame yɛ adom a yɛbɛsan ahyia manka wo messages wofrɛ no yɛntumi amfa wo kɔ a mpakyɛ ɔfa kyɛ me da sɛ nɛ yɛbɛsan hyia nyankopɔn ɛnka wɔ bibia asede akɔ ɛde ama me executive producer Daniel Sepo ɛna new police recruits foforɔ koraa brasame baako pɛ DJ baako pɛ brasame mbɔ ni adwuma ɔpɔn adwuma ɔnkɔ ofie o ɛna wafa sɛ lawyer abadeɛ a ɛnɛ ɔbɛbɛ fie ha yɛda ase bebree nyame yɛ adom a yɛbɛsan ahyia bye bye